My name is Annie Alcocer. I work for the University of Idaho. I've been working there for about 12 years. I teach Spanish for novice to intermediate levels. And we're going to be talking about different OERs that we can incorporate in our language classrooms. So some of us teach with textbooks and some of us use other type of materials. And sometimes we would like to have something specific that we can't find. So OERs can help us with that. And the tool that I'm going to be talking about today is called H5P. H5P is a great tool for us language instructors because it gives you the opportunity to create your own materials. So I'm going to go through some of the activities that I have done so you can kind of see what is possible to make. This set and a star is drag text. Okay, this is one way to use H5P. And here, so I'm using set and star, which are very confusing verbs for students because both of them mean to be. And so this activity, I'm giving the uses of set and start over here, and they have to align them with the sentences. So they have sentences with the use of set and start, and they have to choose. So I'm just gonna put them like this, right? It's not going to be correct. But the cool thing is that students get immediate feedback when they're done. And they can retry if they got something wrong. They can also see the solutions, okay? And it's really easy to create. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is dictation. Dictation is pretty awesome also because the program gives you the opportunity to speak in the normal speed and then give them the option of listening to the sentence in a slow speed. And so they have to write what they listen. So this is a great thing for students to enhance their listening skills and also writing skills. I also created this interactive video. I created the video with another app, okay, that I used in a tablet. And because I wanted to create a video that was with my drawings and writing, because a lot of my students really like me to write everything. So I wanted to give that to them. So this video is me talking about how to say hello and goodbye, and the usted form, which is the formal, and the tú form, which is informal. And so they kind of see the differences in this video. And then after the video, you can have activities or create these type of questions that will reinforce what they just learned. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I did. We have la maestra, which is teacher, y estudiante uno, which is student one. When they have a conversation, they are going to be using the usted form. Okay. Why is that? Because the usted is used and during the videos you can put different information quotes about what you're saying. So if you're in your video, you're not being very clear, or you want to show something that you didn't say in the video, you can write. You have text boxes. It's pretty versatile, so you can do a lot with H5P.
Hello, my name is Hema Morawski, and I teach Spanish at the World Language Department over at Boise State University in Idaho. I teach Spanish 101 and 102. And with the pandemic, I've been looking for different things that will help my students. And I've used two things specifically that have helped my students presentational wise, speaking, understanding. I would call them medium tech just because, yes, you do need the computer since most of us are teaching or remotely, hybrid, or even fully online. And they're free. And I have noticed in this semester that my students from the beginning of the semester to now, even if it was online, they have improved a lot. So first is TED Ed. And TED Ed, like we all know, have TED Talks, have the amazing videos for us to listen to. But it does have an area for us to create a lesson. We don't want to show the entire movie. We don't want to have the clip and having to fast forward to get to that part of the clip and make sure that we don't show things that we're not supposed to. This is a great way to use a YouTube link and create just what you need. So I use it a lot, and they've been watching a little YouTube show in Spanish. Put in your link, it pops out, and I decide, well, I'm going to use this one. The nice thing is once you get to the second page, you can crop it. You can crop the video to wherever you think they want it. And I have it to here for the second part. And I say, okay, well, save that. And then you can add all kinds of other stuff. I use it and I have some questions for them to think about and answer. And then we have a discussion during class. So once I've created all the little things that I want them to add, I say publish. You have to have a couple questions. So then, I want to make sure that my students have the account. So that way I know that who's registering, who's watching it, and it has to have certain specifications, and I can share my lesson and click it and attach it to wherever, whether it's Blackboard, Google Classroom, assignments, and I use assignments. So this is the first one, and I really enjoy it because then I know, are they watching it? And they're not just telling me they watched it, but they didn't watch it. Are they understanding what I'm asking them? And the video and in my case, the language and just specific parts that they should know because of the vocabulary that we talked about or not. So it's a great tool. The other tool that I use is Adobe Spark. I used to use Flipgrid, and I've realized that with Flipgrid, they're writing, and then or they are speaking, and they're answering them, they're answering to each other very briefly, and there's really not a lot of engagement. Then I have a different assignment for writing, and I thought, well, why not put it all together? They create their Flipgrid, and for example, I have my students, they created one about, we're talking about family and their family, and so I have them do their writing and then create their video, and they have specifications. I want this many slides, this many pictures, this many whatever. I want them to use this 4 family members, not 3. Make sure you describe them all and how they're related. Create this little video. And the nice thing about these videos is that Adobe Spark just puts it together and it creates the slides for you. So if you go to a new project and you say, well, I'm just going to do a video, has you create it, and I just like to create it from you can have all these things, but I just like to create it from scratch, so that way they can create it however they need to create it. And so it creates the slides, and you just add slides right there, and you do your recording right there for that specific slide, and then it puts all of it together, and it's a great tool. And so I've noticed that my students write their thing or whatever they're going to talk about and what they're going to tell me. And then when they create the video, most of them read it. And that is fine. I don't mind that they read it because then I'm listening to them and I'm saying, this is why this is not sounding the way it's supposed to be because you did not write it here correctly. And for beginner students, most of the time it is easier for them, at least in Spanish, to write it all out and then read it because they can concentrate better for some reason. Anyways, so these are 2 little tools that I really enjoy and I've used in my class this semester, and it's been going amazing. Thank you.
If you want to contact us, I'm going to leave our emails, and we can answer any questions that you might have.